A strategic pivot with major implications for the Central League battle. By Sports Insight Japan, July 15, 2025, 1,300 words. The Tokyo Dome was silent, the turf untouched by cleats, and the stands vacant of chants and cheers. A rainout had forced the Yomiuri Giants to halt their plans for the day, but for rookie manager Shinnosuke Abe, the pause became an opportunity. An opportunity not to dwell, but to recalculate. Speaking to reporters just moments after the cancellation was confirmed, Abe made a quiet but powerful statement that could ripple through the Central League standings. Greater than, we'll slide West Hall and bring Ondai to the Hanshin game. These few words immediately set the Japanese baseball community abuzz. Why? Because in that short phrase, Abe signaled a calculated, potentially game-changing rotation shift that could tilt the upcoming Giants Hanshin Tigers series, and perhaps the entire pennant race, in Tokyo's favor. Let's break down what this strategic shuffle means, why Abe's decision reflects a bold managerial instinct, and how it could shape the high-stakes clash ahead. The rainout that changed the Giants' week. The July 15 rainout wasn't entirely unexpected. Forecasts for Tokyo had warned of heavy showers and thunderstorms all week. But for the Giants, this game wasn't just another on the schedule. It was a critical matchup in their pursuit of the Central League crown, with momentum hanging delicately in the balance. Just the day before, the Giants were coming off a tight 4-3 win over the Chunichi Dragons. Spirits were high, but fatigue loomed after a stretch of intense back-to-back series. The rainout, in this context, was a mixed blessing, unwanted disruption on one hand, but a potential rest day gift on the other. Manager Abe, however, didn't waste time mourning the lost game. Instead, he recalibrated. Who is West Hall? The foreign ace with a developing legacy. When Abe said, "We'll slide West Hall," he referred to one of the team's top foreign pitchers, American right-hander Weston Hall, known affectionately by fans as West. Hall, signed during the 2024 offseason, had become a solid middle rotation starter for the Giants. With a fastball touching 153 km per hour and a biting slider, Hall had posted a respectable 3.18 ERA with 6 wins under his belt this season. He wasn't dominant like Yamamoto in his Oryx days, but he was dependable. Hall was originally scheduled to start the rained-out game, which would have placed him in line to miss the crucial series against the Hanshin Tigers, the Giants' arch-rivals and current Central League leaders. By sliding Hall's start, presumably giving him an extra day of rest and pushing his appearance to the opening game of the Hanshin series, Abe has ensured that his most stable, experienced arm will be available when it counts most. Ondai's big break. Youth thrust into the fire. The second part of Abe's quote, "Bring Ondai to the Hanshin game," may be even more intriguing. Kazuki Ondai, the 21-year-old left-hander, has shown flashes of brilliance this year. A product of the Giants' developmental pipeline, Ondai began the season in the Nigun minor league squad but was called up after a series of strong outings. Since joining the Ichigun rotation, he's gone 2-0 with a sparkling 2.01 ERA in 3 starts, dazzling fans with his command, poise, and off-speed finesse. Bringing Ondai into the Hanshin series isn't just a rotational necessity, it's a show of confidence. It suggests Abe is ready to test his young arm in the most high-pressure environment imaginable, Hanshin vs. Giants at a packed Koshien Stadium. It's a move filled with risk, but also with promise. Why the Hanshin series matters more than ever. As of July 15, the Hanshin Tigers sit at the top of the Central League, with the Giants trailing by just 2.5 games. With only 10 weeks remaining in the season, every direct clash between the two giants, no pun intended, of the Japanese baseball world becomes a 6-point swing. Abe's decision to reshuffle the rotation is tactical, but it's also psychological. Bringing in a mix of proven veteran Hall and fearless youth Ondai allows the Giants to present a diversified front, and maybe catch Hanshin off guard. The Tigers lineup has shown slight vulnerability to left-handers this season, and Ondai's curveball-heavy approach could exploit those gaps. Moreover, the presence of West Hall in Game 1, instead of a bullpen day or an emergency starter, gives the Giants the potential to start the series strong, set the tone, and maybe even snag 2 wins before Hanshin has time to adjust. Shinnosuke Abe's managerial evolution. Abe, in just his second season at the Giants' helm, has faced his share of skepticism. A legendary catcher in his playing days, his transition to management was initially met with caution. Could his on-field instincts translate to dugout strategy? So far, the answer appears to be yes, and then some. The Giants, under Abe, have played aggressive baseball. They're among the league leaders in hit and runs, squeeze plays, and defensive shifts. Abe has shown a willingness to trust young talent, experiment with lineups, and even lean into sabermetrics, a move many traditionalist NPB managers shy away from. This latest rotation shuffle is another example of his evolving baseball philosophy: adapt fast, plan bold, and trust your players. Fans react. A divided but electrified base. Giants fans quickly took to social media after Abe's press conference, and reactions were as mixed as they were passionate. Ondai in the Hanshin series. That's suicide. Finally Abe shows some fire. Go big or go home. West deserves that start. He's earned it. Great move. Why waste Ondai in a pressure game? Let him grow first. But perhaps the most telling responses came from former players. Giants legend Hideki Matsui commented during a TV broadcast. This is a moment for both Abe and Ondai. If it goes well, it could define their season. The stakes ahead. A battle under the lights. The Giants now head into the Hanshin series with everything to play for. Game 1. West Hall vs. Hanshin ace Shota Amai. A pitching duel between an American fireballer and a Japanese control master. Game 2. Kazuki Ondai's biggest test yet, likely facing slugger Koji Chikamoto in the league's most explosive offense. Win both, and the Giants inch closer to first place, momentum swinging wildly in their favor. Lose both, and doubts begin to creep back into the Tokyo clubhouse. Final thoughts. One move, big impact. What seemed like just another rainout has become a pivotal turning point in the Giants' season. Shinnosuke Abe's decision to slide West Hall and bring Ondai to the Hanshin game is more than rotation management, it's a strategic gamble that could make or break a championship run. In baseball, as in life, sometimes the biggest moments come not in what's played, but in what's planned. And as the Giants prepare for their next battle under the lights, all eyes will be on a young manager, a foreign ace, and a rising star with the chance to etch their names into Yomiuri lore.